granite obelisk that was carved and erected in the town of Axum, which is in modern-day Ethiopia. Then the obelisk was looted by the Italian army in 1937 and taken to Rome. The Italian government decided to return the obelisk in 1997, and after many logistical difficulties, the obelisk is now back in its country of origin. So in our own country, some initiatives have also been established to return some of our cultural objects that left the country, either legally or illegally. The Homecoming Project, which is spearheaded by the Pretoria Art Museum, aims to find the lost township and resistant art that was taken out of the country by diplomats, who of course were trying to protect it, and art collectors during the 1970s and 1980s. This campaign already succeeded to repatriate numerous artworks. Various South African art galleries and museums, such as Oliewenhuis Art Museum and the South African National Gallery in Cape Town, are committed to the repatriation of artworks that were taken out of the country. The initiatives by these heritage institutions are indeed commendable, as they will greatly assist to recognize our cultural heritage and to regain pride in our identity as South Africans. The department is therefore committed to assist these institutions where possible in order to ensure that we overcome our challenges and to build a national community that takes ownership of its heritage. Through the department, South Africa has already become signatory to the 1970 Convention on the means of prohibiting and preventing the illicit import, export, and transfer of ownership of cultural property. We are also in the process of becoming signatory to the UNIDROIT Convention on the Stolen or Illegally Exported Cultural Objects. Through these conventions and partnerships with international organizations such as UNESCO and ICROM, we will not only be in a position to effectively minimize theft and illicit trafficking in our cultural heritage objects, but we will also be better equipped to negotiate the return of our cultural heritage from other countries. South Africa has a world of untapped creative talent. I'm certain that donations and exhibitions such as this one will motivate new artists and give them hope that maybe one day they too will be remembered and exhibited in such a wonderful fashion. I therefore wish to thank and congratulate the team here at Oliewenhuis Art Museum for their enthusiasm and hard work in creating an exhibition that will make such a positive contribution to the whole of South Africa. Master of Ceremonies, on behalf of the Department and the Ministry of Arts and Culture, I declare the exhibition open. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ndima. We really appreciate the time you've taken off to be with us this evening. I wasn't quite sure whether I should mention this, but I'm going to. Mr. Ndima was very instrumental in helping us obtain funding for this project. He remained positive, he remained enthusiastic, and for that we are extremely grateful. Thank you very, very much. I would also like to take the opportunity of thanking Ferdinand Hengi for this, in his absence, for this generous donation, and for entrusting Oliewenhuis Art Museum with the care of part of the permanent, part of the PELMAMA permanent art collection. Mr. Hengi spoke to me over the phone a while ago, and I realized that he was really giving us a major donation. He'd collected some of these artworks as early as 1960, and he's basically lived with these works for 30 or 40 years. And I think to a certain extent it was quite hard for him. We are very grateful to him for the donation. Secondly, I'd like to thank the Department of Arts and Culture for the financial backing and the vision that they had for this project. Without their support, this project would never ever have realized. Thank you so much to the department. To Tabo and Andrew for providing us with music this evening. To Renette Stander, thank you very much for all your help in the arrangements for the opening. I appreciate it. To the Terrace for providing us with the eats this evening. For 56th Street Advertising for their assistance with the compilation of the catalogue. And then thank you so much to everyone who took the trouble to be with us here this evening in celebrating this major donation. This donation is not only important for Bloemfontein, but for the Free State Province, but most of all, it is very, very important and most certainly to the benefit of South Africa's cultural heritage. Thank you very much also to the staff of Oliewenhuis for all their hard work, and I trust you're going to enjoy the rest of the evening with us. Help yourself to something to eat. There's wine in the back there and in the right-hand corner. Thank you very much.